Naturalism can be a daunting foe. That is, if you want to try to deal with people who have naturalistic convictions, especially when an entire culture has been indoctrinated with this, it seems like, how are we ever going to make a dent in that? But we have an ally, and the ally is reality. And here's what I mean by that. I learned this from Dr. Francis Schaeffer. And it really makes sense when you think about it. It's a great insight that we hold Christianity to be true. We have reasons for believing this. We think we're right about this. We're moving forward on that conviction. If Christianity as a worldview is true, then the worldview of Christianity really is the accurate worldview, or it is an accurate picture of reality. Now, if we're right, then human beings have to live in the world that God made. And they actually are made in the image of God, even if they deny it. Consequently, those who deny particulars about Christianity are not just denying something about a religious viewpoint, they are denying features of reality, a reality they have to live in. All right? So, reality has a way of getting your attention when you don't take it seriously. It's what you bump into or get injured by if you don't take it seriously. Therefore, skeptics, atheists, naturalists, whatever, those who disagree with the Christian worldview are going to, at some point, be bumping into reality. And this is something we can take advantage of. Now, what Francis Schaeffer called this was the point of tension. It's when the naturalist speaks, on the one hand, from his own worldview, but on the other hand, ends up speaking from the context of reality because he can't do otherwise because he lives in God's world. So he's giving two different messages sometimes at the same time, and this creates a dissonance in his own view, and this is something that we can take advantage of. And I'm thinking now of, say, Richard Dawkins, for example, the famous British biologist, an evolutionist and atheist from Oxford. And he his naturalism requires him to say that there is no objective morality, that morality is just a trick of evolution to get our selfish genes into the next generation. That's all morality amounts to. That's his naturalism speaking. And then in his next voice, he's writing about the terrible God of the Bible who is sadomasochistic and homophobic and anti-woman and misogynistic and, a bully and ethnic cleanser, all of this tirade that he gives. Well, where is that coming from? That's not being informed by his naturalism. None of those things make sense in his naturalistic worldview, but they do make sense in reality, because reality is chock full with objective morality, and he's in touch with that as well. So here is the esteemed Professor Dawkins living in a contradiction. That's the point of tension. He is bumping into reality when he makes these complaints about God that are moral complaints. And that's the kind of thing we can exploit. So this is what I mean by using reality as our ally when dealing with naturalists.